Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Hi, I'm Larry. Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
42 right there with him. Smokes him. Oh my goodness! Oh! The whole field is junk. It's a parking lot. They door slam each other. Checkered flag in the air. It's gonna be too close to call. Oh, he just got smoked. Oh my goodness! Turned. He got dumped in racing. Caution is out. Oh! He's dead! Toward each other, Richter jumps in. Checkered flag in the air. Scott Richter wins it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here tonight at Charlotte with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Practice is just rounding up here tonight. Should be a good one in store, top of the board. No surprise here, the two machine of Landon Burbage. Folks, if you're new here, the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Power Rankings just came out today, and Landon Burbage was the highest ranked driver in the field here tonight. If you're unfamiliar, the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Power Rankings, it is a power rankings we put together of all of the drivers in our league that meet a certain criteria of starts and whatnot. We had 152 drivers compatible for the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Power Rankings this week. But with practice rounding out again, it looks like Burbage going to be at the top of the board. We've got about 21 trucks signed in here tonight, one of which right here, Josh Mayu. Ivan DeChamps in the 13th position from Valrico, Florida out there. Ivan's going to see what he's got up his sleeve here tonight. And then we've got Cody Blackmore as well as many others. But we got a handful more, I'd say about 3, 4, maybe 5 minutes left of practice. We're going to be right back. Kick back, relax, enjoy some HMS TV tunes. I'll be back in a minute here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV action coming up next. Charlotte Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here, Charlotte Motor Speedway Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Right now, you're watching Jordan Hand from Tulsa rip it around the speedway. It's going to be a good night of racing here. Saturday night action with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, presented by NJB Designs. As we watch him rip it around, trying to wait for the first official lap here to count. Jordan Hand, he's put together some good runs to start the season. Noah Blackwell, the first one to cross the line. Still plenty of time to go here, though, with Jordan Hand coming out of turn 4. He's going to lose it. He's going to lose a lot of momentum. That's going to cost him a couple spots. So Landon Burbage on the top of the board out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. We know Landon's always got a lot of fans out there watching him, including his grandma usually out there tuned in. Good to see Landon Burbage out here putting together some good laps. He's going to cross the line here. His lap time's going to be 29.198. That's still top of the board for now. Then we have the Prophet Joseph Smith putting down a time about 16/100ths slower. 16/1000ths actually. Sorry about that. Here's Phil Simpson. He's done for the night. Most of these guys have already hit the track here. Still got about 5 or 6 of them need to make it out here if they elect to. Burbage's time's holding up. I'm not seeing anybody else out on the track at the moment. So, folks, that's essential. Well, here we go. Josh Mayu rolling out there. Out of Sodus, New York, Josh Mayu. Just leaving the pits here. See what kind of lap time he's got up his sleeve, folks. But you can kick back and relax, enjoy some tunes, folks. Click that like button on the video, subscribe to the channel here, Hutchison Motorsports TV, the world's #1 streaming service. We are making a push to 1,000 subscribers. We appreciate all our great fans. The plan is to do a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. We're not sure about all the details yet, but go ahead and get yourself signed up for that right now by subscribing. That's obviously going to be the first step for that. But Josh Mayu taking the green flag. We're going to be right back here for the start of this one. We are at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. It's official. Quick time. Landon Burbage going to kick off from the pole position here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Well, folks, it is time to get gridded up and rolling. Let's find some good patented tunes in the background for you fans at home. Oh, this is one of my favorites. This is going to be a good one, folks. Who is pumped up? Ladies and gentlemen, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, put a comment in the chat for us. Over 20 cars signed in here tonight. It is time for some redemption iRacing Truck Series action. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's starting lineup here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. On the front row, in the pole position, the number 2, Landon Burbage. On his outside, in the 31 machine, it's the Prophet, Joseph Smith. Row number 2 on the inside, gonna be the number 18 truck, Noah Blackwell. On his outside, in the 38 machine, Dallas Seward. Row number 3 on the inside, going to be the number 11 from Canada, Austin McGill. On his outside in the 15 truck, Dylan Carrier. Row number 4 on the inside, starting in the 7th position, in the 84 machine, Cody Blackmore. On his outside in the number 8 machine, Alex Kaczynski. Row number 5 on the inside, in the number 5 machine, it's going to be Xavier Regelbrug. On his outside in the 33, Orion Holler. Row number 6 on the inside from Florida in the 17, Ivan DeChamps. On his outside in the 48, Jordan Hand. Dropping back here to the 13th starting position, all the way from Canada in the 64 machine, Zach Wareham. On his outside in the 62, Jacob Mayu. Starting in row number 8 on the inside, going to be Josh Mayu. On his outside in the 69, John Cravari. Going back to the 17 starting position, going to be Phil Simpson. On his outside, Grant Applegate. Then we have Vincent Provenzano, Paul Schaffmary, I think. And then starting dead last, boy, I tell you what, he had a special treat for us a couple of weeks ago. It's Jeff Herrick. If you remember, folks, Jeff Herrick was the lap car that junked the leader with just a couple laps remaining. Well, folks, it's a new week here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a good one here. As the trucks are lined up, ready to roll, it's going to be Landon Burbage on the inside, Joseph Smith on the outside. Pace car is in, field is set. We are ready to roll. Charlotte Motor Speedway, on your feet, off your seats. Green flag in the air. Redemption iRacing Truck Series is underway. Heading into turn 1, Landon Burbage out of South Carolina holds on to that lead as the 31 of Smith is getting passed by the 18 of Blackwell. Down the backstretch, field's looking good right now. Blackwell in the 2nd position, giving a push to that 2 truck of Burbage. Let's look around the field a little bit here, see what else is going on. 22 trucks signed in here tonight. One gets loose off the corner. That's the 17 of DeChamps. Still clean and green here right now as Alex Kaczynski sitting in the 9th position. New race leader out front, Joseph Smith, the Prophet, jumps out front. He is your race leader. That's going to put Burbage into 2nd, Blackwell 3rd, followed by McGill and Blackmore, rounding out your top 5 here tonight. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Redemption iRacing Truck Series action heading into lap number 3 here tonight. Columbia, Maryland native, your race leader, Joseph Smith, out front. Let's drop back a little bit, see what's going on in the 8th position. We've got Dallas Seward. I tell you what, this season we've been getting used to seeing Dallas running about last. Well, it's good to see him sitting in the top 10 right now. Dylan Carrier in the 7th position out of Kendallville, Indiana, in that number 15 machine. Single file front pack here. First 7 trucks are bumper to bumper as we drop back in the field. See what's going on in the battle for last. Vincent Provenzano, boy, I tell you what, he's getting used to running back here. That number 3 truck is slow and it's junk. Provenzano's got some work to do. As we check the Hutchinson Motorsports TV chat, we appreciate you tuning in. We got Connor Gerard out there, Anna Alessandro. Of course, Anna's tuned in, watching her grandson Landon Burbage out here. Landon sitting in the 2nd position right now. Landon trying to look to the inside of that race leader, wants to take back that lead, but he's got to get a run on that 31 truck of Smith as the 11 of McGill looks to his outside. Connor Gerard in the chat as well as Jamal Stevens. Appreciate y'all tuning in here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV Saturday night action right here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series in a battle for the race lead has developed between the 31 of Smith and the 11 of McGill. McGill looking to the inside, has that preferred line. Can McGill make the pass through the race lead? Door to door down the backstretch, the Prophet, Joseph Smith, still your race leader. Can he hold on as we got a battle right behind them for the 3rd position? That's Blackwell on the inside, Burbage on the outside for 3rd. Let's jump up, folks, to our eyes in the sky. The Harpoon Design Blimp. Let's take a look. Wow, look at these beautiful views. We got Brantley Roden up in the sky, flying that beautiful Harpoon Design Blimp around the speedway here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Look at this battle for the race lead. That 11 of McGill still looking to the inside as Smith is trying to hold them off. Neither of these guys want to give as they're still door to door here heading into lap number 10 this next time around. Hard racing out front as Joseph Smith holds on to that race lead. The 11 washes up the track a bit. Hopefully he stays out of the 2 of Burbage. Well, I don't know if Anna could handle another night of Burbage getting junked. Hopefully Landon can keep that thing rolling here, looking good early on. Anna, you should know, you should be proud. Landon Burbage was actually the highest ranked driver in the Redemption iRacing Truck Series in the Hutchinson Motorsports TV Power Rankings. We've got a power ranking systems where we rank all of our drivers and all of our series, which right now we have 6 weekly series, which is crazy. Might be 7 now, actually. I don't know. 6 or 7. Nonetheless, it's a lot of them. 152 eligible drivers with at least 4 starts, and Landon Burbage is top of the board for the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Not top overall, but is top for the series. Well, right now it's been all about Joseph Smith out front, the Prophet trying to take home this win. And here comes the 5 of Regelbrug looking to the outside, trying to take over that 3rd spot. Regelbrug making that top side look pretty good. Let's hop on board with this number 5 of Xavier Regelbrug. Regelbrug looking to the inside, and folks, we've got something to debut here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to take a look at the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Wham! The HMS TV battle board. Those are the closest battles on the track at the moment. Right now, we see a battle for P3, one for P2, and one for P16, and it's jumping all over the place. These guys rip it around Charlotte Motor Speedway. Let us know in the chat, what do you think of this new HMS TV battle board, folks? That's the best battle board you've ever seen. I certainly think it is. Wow. How do we do it? Things we come up with, folks. Unbelievable. Best in the business. Well, we tuck that away. Joseph Smith, still your race leader. Xavier Regelbrug in the 4th position. Has gotten around McGill. So 3rd spot's going to be the 18, Noah Blackwell, with Landon Burbage in the 2nd. Connor Gerard in the chat still tuned in. We got Cher Holler in the chat. Appreciate you tuning in, Cher. Cher probably doing for Ryan. Let's take a look, see how Ryan's doing right now. Ryan Holler in the 11th position. Here he is in that Kroger number 11 machine. Well, I'm sorry, in the number 33 machine in the 11th position. Let's hop on board with Ryan, see if we can figure out why he's not going faster, Cher. Not enough throttle, I can tell. Needs to get on the gas, that's all it is. Well, Ryan Holler in the 11th position now as we jump back up near the front. Joseph Smith, still your race leader. Looks like we got a good battle for the second spot. That's Landon Burbage in second. Noah Blackwell in the third position. Blackwell looking to the outside of Burbage. He's going to make the pass for the time being for second. But Burbage still right there with him, and right behind these two, we have a battle developing for the fourth spot. Here comes Dylan Carrier in that 15 machine looking to get around the 5 of Rego Brew. We're on board with Dylan Carrier sitting in the 5th position. He's going to go back up to the top here as the camera gets into the wall. It's disconnected. Thanks a lot, Dylan. Then we drop back a couple spots here. Jordan Hand cruising in the 9th position out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Top 10 runs so far for Jordan. He's going to try to keep that up. Meanwhile, Zach Wareham sitting in 10th out of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Grant Applegate, boy, he's had some tough heartbreaks this season, folks. Applegate started in the back. He has worked himself up to 11th here, looking to make the pass on the 33 of Holland. If you were with us a couple weeks ago, folks, Applegate was leading the race at Atlanta, Old Atlanta, with 2 laps to go. Comes up on a lap car. Well, the lap car jumped him, folks. Didn't get the win. It was a heartbreaking finish for Applegate. So he's going to try to work through the field here, see if he can pull one off here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. And folks, I'm trying to confirm the stages. You know, my paperwork said this was a 120-lap race, and the stages were lap 30 and 60. But it appears it is a 130-lap race instead of 120. So I assume it's still 30 and 60, but I don't know. I'm still waiting to confirm it. So we'll see when the caution comes out here. Again, I assume it's a lap 30, but we will see. That's your race leader, still Joseph Smith out of Columbia, Maryland, out front. If anybody in the chat can confirm the stages, that would be great. I do know, though, the schedule, once again, did say end of lap 30, end of lap 60. So we jump around the track a bit here. Dylan Carrier in 5th, looking to the inside of Xavier Regelberg in that 5 machine. Jamal Stevens still tuned in here, trying to see what happens. Jamal is rooting for Mojo, the Prophet, Joseph Smith, who is your race leader. He is dominating out in front, trying to hold on. About a 7/10 of a second lead on Burbage in second. Side-by-side battle there with Noah Blackwell for that second position. We're on board with Landon Burbage there on the bottom lane. Like he makes the pass there, so he's holding on strong to the second spot with Noah Blackwell right on that bag bumper. These guys racing hard. Again, this is second through about 5th or 6th. Bumper to bumper, you could throw a blanket over all these guys. Let's drop back in the field a little bit, see what's going on. Ivan DeChance duking it out with the 3 of Provenzano. This is a battle, folks, for the 18th position. These guys racing hard, door to door throughout the whole field. DeChance going to give up the spot as we jump back up front here and check out this battle for 2nd through 6th. We're on board with Dylan Carrier in the 6th position out of Kendallville, Indiana, in that 15 machine. He is looking for somewhere to go, but these guys are racing hard. Nobody wants to give an inch here. No wrecks yet. Clean racing. We've been clean and green since the start, trying to get to the end of stage number 1, which I believe is at the end of lap 30. Meanwhile, Ryan Holler still sitting about the 12th position in that number 33 Kroger machine. Dallas Seward is dropping like a rock. No shock there. This guy is like a magnet to the rear of the field. He is allergic to running up front. Dallas Seward in the 16th position. He is dropping like a rock. He has jumped his tire. Let's hop on board as he smokes the wall. The Merrill, Wisconsin native Dallas Seward's outside of the top 15, and he continues to drop like a rock. This 38 truck is junk here tonight. Jumping back out front once again, Joseph Smith, still your race leader. A battle for second, still kind of going. And then we got a side-by-side battle there for the 5th position between Blackwell and Carrier. Time to pull up our HMS TV battle board. Right now, you're watching the battle for 5th. Oh, no, he junked him. Uh-oh, big wreck. Oh, and he finished him off. Blackwell says that's not enough. I'm going to finish him. He absolutely junks it. Let's see the replay here, folks. You saw it live. But let's get a better view. I do not have anything in my log, so I'm going to have to manually rewind this here, folks. All right, let's take a look. So here we go. We got Blackwell on the outside in the 18 truck, and then Carrier on the inside in the 15. You be the judge. Let us know what you think. Oh. Looks like that is going to be the stage break, by the way. But let's go to the Hutchinson Motorsports TV chopper cam. Get a better view here, folks. Here it is. Slow it down. So take a look here. You got Carrier on the inside, Blackwell on the outside. Yeah, I mean, to me, it looks like Carrier comes up, but again, Blackwell has a whole half lane above him. So Carrier was probably expecting him to go up to the top. But nonetheless, that is the stage. So we're going to take our first break. Since the green flag, Joseph Smith going to be your stage 1 winner. We'll be right back here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Larry McReynolds has a message for you as these guys head down pit road. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are.
We are back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Joseph Smith, the prophet himself, winner of stage number 1. He is on the point right now on his outside. It's going to be the 2 of Landon Burbage. As the field is set, pace car is heading in. We are ready to roll here at Charlotte. These fans, they're up, they're on their feet, off their seats. Here they come into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air at Charlotte, and a big jump there from the 31 of Smith. He jumps out front easily. Regelbrug follows him straight into second spot. Burbage into third. Not a good start there by Burbage. He's stuck on the outside. The 11 of McGill looking to get around him, and it looks like he's going to do so. So Burbage goes from second to fourth here as he finally gets that truck rolling. Caution is out there junking it. Provenzano is junk. Well, he's not junk. Well, he spun out nonetheless. Let's see what happened. At least he slowed down anyway. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look back here. Not really sure where this develops. We do know Provenzano checks up. Oh, wow, that guy just comes down. I believe that was Deschamps. Then he, oh, man. Brutal start there between those two. War was breaking out. Let's take a better look here between this orange car, and I think that is Ivan Deschamps. Let's double check. Or no, it was not Deschamps. Sorry. It was this black truck up here. Trying to find out who this was. Hang on, folks. Looks like Paul gets smoked there by, okay, it's a 62. Jacob Mayu. So let's see this one more time here, folks. All right, so let's hop up to the chopper cam. Take a look. Caution number 2's out, by the way. So green flag comes out. Looks like he just spins his tires. He's swerving all over. Finally gets it straightened out there. Yeah, then he comes down, just clips the 24. Nowhere to go, hits him, and that brings out the caution. So, caution back out here, folks, at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Joseph Smith, your race leader. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchison Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchison Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
We are back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Had our first caution of the evening earlier, which was our stage break, ended up being. Then the green flag comes out, get a little mix-up, and we're going to rack it up. Try it again. This is caution number 2, about to end. We're going to throw the green once again, heading into lap number 35 here tonight. Front row, it's going to be Joseph Smith and the 31 on the inside. That's the prophet, folks. And on his outside in the 5 truck, Xavier Regelbrug. As they head into turn 3, these fans are ready for some green flag action once again here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. You're watching Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. Be sure click that like button on the video for us. Subscribe to the channel, Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. We got Cher Holler in the chat rooting on Ryan. Ryan sitting in the 9th spot in that 33 truck. Hopefully he can work that thing up to the front. As the field is set, you're going to see the pace car take the hard left, get out of the way, down pit road as the field is set. Fans are ready and rolling into the restart zone. Joseph Smith, your leader. Green flag in the air. Good jump once again by Smith. He is out front. Regelbrug trying to hold on to the 2nd spot, but he's not going to be able to as the 11 of McGill going to take that spot over. So Austin McGill into 2nd, Regelbrug 3rd, followed by 4th of Landon Burbage, and Grant Applegate up to 5th after starting in the back. As we see our race leaders battling it out here. Side-by-side battle for 3rd. The 2 of Burbage going to take the spot over. Burbage shoots the gap. What an aggressive move. The 2 of Burbage goes from 4th to 2nd. Boy, that is a tight fit there. Landon Burbage able to fit that truck. Joseph Smith still your race leader out front. Can Smith hold on, or does Burbage have enough speed to get around him? 35 laps led already here for Smith into lap 37. He's led them all but one. Burbage looks to the inside as the 15 of Carrier looking to give a push to your race leader, Joseph Smith. Burbage unable to finish the pass. He's going to lose a spot. That moves him back to 3rd position as Carrier shoots off into the inside. He's going to throw the slide job, take over the race lead. Carrier, your race leader out front. Boy, a big aggressive move by Dylan Carrier. Takes that race lead, but the 31 of Smith crosses him back over. He's looking to the inside, going to take back that race lead. Good battle out front here as these guys are door to door. Who's going to take the race lead? Coming out of turn 4 here. Carrier holding on for now. We drop back a spot here. Landon Burbage in 3rd with Xavier Regelbrug 4th. Austin McGill back to 5th. Dylan Carrier holds on to the race lead as we watch from our 3rd place truck of Landon Burbage out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Let's look around the speedway a bit here. Austin McGill in the 5th spot, like we mentioned. Zach Holler holding on strong in the 9th position. Noah Blackwell in the 18 truck after getting junked there a minute ago. He has fallen back to 14th out of Roseville. These guys are racing hard in the back here. Jacob Mayu in the 62, sitting in the 19th position. And Ivan Chance falling back behind them. He is in 20th. So jumping back out front, Dylan Carrier, your race leader. Joseph Smith 2nd here. Nothing changing up front here, folks. Let's jump around a little bit, see what's going on through the field. Great views, folks. It is time to go trackside, if you can hear me. Harpoon Design, bring the noise. Cover your ears, it's going to get loud. these guys racing hard around Charlotte Motor Speedway. Your race leader still Dylan Carrier out front, Smith into second, and we got a battle for the race lead. Joseph Smith looking to the inside. He might make the pass here. Door-to-door battle. Joseph Smith on the outside. Dylan Carrier on the inside. We're 15 laps into this 30-lap stage here, folks. Lap number 45 out of 130 here tonight. Throwing a caution at the end of stage 2. Going to be in 15 laps as Joseph Smith holds on to that race lead. Jordan Hand in the 7th spot out of Tulsa. Right behind him going to be Cody Blackmore, followed by Zach Wareham and Ryan Holler rounding out your top 10. You're watching Redemption iRacing Truck Series action presented by NJB Designs. Head on over to njbdesigns.com. That's Noah Blackwell's Paint Services. He puts together some pretty good paints. Noah Blackwell, we saw him running up front earlier. Right now he's in the 15th position, and that Toyota might be junk. In front of him, we got Alex Kaczynski. I think I'm saying that right, folks. If I am, I might pat myself on the back. I'm pretty impressed. Alex, if you're watching, or anybody that knows Alex, is that right? Kaczynski? I think it is. And if it is, I think I deserve an award. And we look through the field a little bit more. Who else we got? We haven't talked much about Phil Simpson here in the 13th position. Phil out of Sturbridge, Massachusetts, looking to the inside of that 69 truck of John Kravarik in a battle for the 12th position. So John Kravarik right next to him. He's going to hold on to the 12th spot for now. Paul Zathmary in the 11th position. All the way from Dresden. Is that Denmark? I don't know. I assume it's Denmark. Hell, I don't know. It could be Germany for all I know. One of the two, somewhere over there. Landon Burbage sitting in the 4th spot right now. He's going to roll the top. We got Noah Blackwell still struggling back here. He continues to fall. Not sure what's wrong with this junk 18 truck other than it being slow. He continues to drop like a rock. So Joseph Smith, your leader, and here comes Grant Applegate out of nowhere, folks. He started all the way back in the 18th position, didn't even qualify. Well, he's found himself to the back bumper of your race leader. Grant Applegate up to second. Take a look at this beautiful truck. Big anime fan, Grant Applegate. I tell you what, all this guy does all day is race Craftsman trucks on iRacing and watch anime. Die-hard Crunchyroll subscriber. If you don't know what Crunchyroll is, ask Grant about it. He'll tell you. As the anime fiend looking to find a way around the prophet, Joseph Smith, your race leader. Meanwhile, Xavier Regelbrug sitting in the 6th spot. We've seen some flashes of speed from Regelbrug, but I'm just not sure he's got race-winning speed here tonight. See if he's got something up his sleeve, though. As we check out the HMS TV chat, we've got Connor Gerard out there, as always, tuned in. He is pumped up. Connor, let us know, what is the Connor Gerard intense meter at right now? If you're new here, folks, the Connor Gerard intense meter, it's a number from 0 to 20 that Connor Gerard in the chat puts for us. Lets us know how intense this race is so far. Connor's going to let us know that information here shortly, as we're watching a side-by-side battle for the 4th position between Burbage in the 2 and the 15 of Carrier. Side-by-side battle for the race lead. Grant Applegate looks to the inside. It is not there. The top side seems to be the preferred line whenever you're stuck side-by-side with somebody, nonetheless. But Applegate's going to try to get to work here on that top side as he smokes the wall. 7 laps remain in stage number 2 here at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Well, Applegate got into the wall that last lap around. He's losing some speed as the 11 of McGill looking to get around him. Joseph Smith still your race leader out front. The Prophet trying to bring home stage number 2 as he's already won stage 1. Time to pull up your HMS TV battle board. We got a battle for 6 between, jumps around so much, 6 between Xavier Regelbrook and Jordan Hand. As well as some others, so take a look here. Best battle on the track looks like it's for 15th position. As Herrick throws a slide job. Jeff Herrick and Josh Mayu are duking it out. And here comes the 3 machine of Provenzano. Boy, these guys racing hard. Provenzano going to look to make the pass. But we're going to jump back up front here to your race leader, Joseph Smith, and it looks like Grant Applegate is reeling him back in. He has gotten back to the back bumper of your race leader. Joseph Smith in first, Applegate second, followed by McGill, rounding out your top 3. Again, we're here in lap number 57 out of 130. Stage number 2 just has 3.5 laps remaining as they rip it down the backstretch here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, world's #1 streaming service. Be sure, though, folks, click that like button on the video for subscribe to the channel. Only place you're going to be able to see Redemption iRacing Truck Series action. We're live here every Saturday night. Tomorrow night, folks, we're going to be live with the Motor City Racing IMSA style. Head on over if you want to see some road action. 2 races remain in the season over there. You're not going to want to miss that tomorrow night. Then on Monday, we're going to be back for the Wheels America Racing Cup Series for Monday night action. Tuesday, we're going to be here for Stars and Stripes Series action. Wednesday, going to have GLSR, Mr. Radiator Trucks, and Superstar ARCA Cup Series. Thursday, Average Joe's Sim Racing League. Friday is our only off night on stream. And then Saturday, folks, we're here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. That's our schedule right now. Weekly racing. We are jam-packed right now at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Be sure check out the description here on the channel. There is a link to our Discord. You can join there. That's where you can see all the Hutchinson Motorsports TV power rankings information. And we also do our once-a-week Friday night events. Fun races. We don't broadcast them. As Applegate smokes the wall. Uh-oh. Applegate smokes the wall, goes down to the grass, rejoins the track. Man, that could have been ugly there for Applegate. He's going to drop like a rock. So Applegate back to third here. Down the backstretch is the last lap of the stage. Joseph Smith going into turns 3 and 4 for the final time of stage number 2. Coming out of turn 4 into the tri-oval, there it is. Joseph Smith, stage number 2 winner here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. There's the caution. So there he is, stage number 2 winner. Joseph Smith sweeps the stages here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series at Charlotte. These guys are going to bunch it up, and they're going to head down pit road, get them some fuel and fresh tires. Well, folks, we're going to take a quick break here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV. Click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We'll be right back. You're not going to miss a lap. We are back here at Charlotte. Field is set. We're just about ready to roll into lap number 65. This time around, folks, we are halfway done here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. No more stage breaks, just straight to the finish. Haven't been many wrecks here. Fairly clean racing so far. Your front row, Joseph Smith's dominated most of this race. He's on the inside. Then we have Austin McGill on the outside in that 11 truck. McGill going to look to get a better start than the outside lane the last couple of times. Let us know in the chat, though, folks, who you pulling for? Who's your driver? Who do you want to win this thing? Heading into lap 65, these fans at Charlotte are pumped out. Sold out crowd here watching Hutchison Motorsports TV on the calls. The pace car is in. We are ready to roll. Green flag in the air. Joseph Smith, your race leader, with another big jump. Solid start there by McGill. He's going to hold on to the second position. And here comes Burbage on the outside trying to hold on to third. Dylan Carrier on the inside going to take over that third spot, looking to slide up, and he's going to be able to. So that moves Burbage into fourth. Jordan Hand rounds out your top five, and here comes the 57 of Applegate in a rocket ship on the top line. We know Applegate's got some speed, but he's had some bad luck this season, involved in some incidents. Go back a spot here. Xavier Regelbrew into the sixth spot in that number 5 machine with Applegate in seventh. Cody Blackmore in eighth. Zach Wareham ninth, rounding out your top 10. Alex Kaczynski. Side-by-side battles up front here. The 11 of McGill trying to hold off the 15 of Carrier. Carrier going to take over the second spot, but he just smoked the wall. Hopefully that truck's all right. Looks pretty good to me here. They're single file out front. As we pull up our Hutchison Motorsports TV battle board, take a look at the battles here as it jumps around. You know it's a little twitchy there, folks, but what it's doing is it's looking at the closest battles, and they tend to change fairly often. Best battle board box in the business right here, folks. Only place you can see it. So Dylan Carrier, your race leader out front, makes the pass on Joseph Smith. Carrier, again, your race leader. Let's drop back a bit, though. These guys racing hard for the about, 5th to 10th positions. Cody Blackmore in that 84 Camel truck. Good-looking truck here with Zach Wareham right behind him. Let's hop on board with Zach Wareham. See what he's seeing out of his front windshield. Joseph Smith looking back to the inside in the battle for the race lead. Carrier, your leader, ripping the top. Joseph Smith on the bottom. Boy, these guys are putting on a show out front here. Equal in speed, but let's see who's good in the long run as we still got 60 laps remaining. Looks like Carrier going to hold on to the top spot for now. Smith into second. Meanwhile, battle for third continues. Landon Burbage in third, trying to hold off the 11 of McGill. We stay tuned to the battle here for the race lead. Dylan Carrier holding on strong for now. The Prophet, Joseph Smith, looking to the inside. Got Jamal Stevens in the chat here. Jamal's rooting for Joseph Smith. Smith swept the stages here, but the most important thing is to bring home the checkered flag at the end of the race. Can Joseph Smith do it, or is Carrier going to be able to hold him off? Carrier's still your race leader for now. Still side by side. These two aren't giving an inch. Third position, McGill trying to chase him down, but these two continue to pull away. Looks like that battle's over, so let's drop back a bit. We have a battle for the 7th, 8th position here between Jordan Hand and Zach Wareham. Jumping back out front here, Dylan Carrier holds on strong with Joseph Smith behind him. Let's take a look at the Hutchison Motorsports TV left rear suspension cam on Joseph Smith. Through the corner, Smith looking to clear him. He's not going to be able to do so. Carrier doing a great job defending by rolling that top line. Boy, ripping that top line, you give a little bit going into the corner, it looks like, but coming out, you just get such a run. Especially out of 1 and 2. Onto that backstretch. So here they are, still side by side. Carrier's still your race leader for now. But can Smith make something happen? It's got to make you think, though, you know, if these guys running side by side so long, I wonder if that's going to enhance the tire wear here tonight on your top two. Definitely a possibility, especially for that 31 of Smith. When you're pinned down to the bottom, you just tend to burn up some tires, it seems like. But we're going to see how it works out. Coming out of turn 4, still side by side. These two are not going to give up an inch. Carrier, your race leader for now. Down the backstretch, still door to door. 31 of Smith trying to do some side draft. Oh, and they tangle up there a little bit. Carrier pushes up the track. He's able to keep that thing rolling. They're still side by side, and it looks like Carrier might be able to. Oh, no, he's not. They're still going to be side by side. This is a great battle. These two have been right next to each other for, I don't know, what, 15-plus laps or so. Joseph Smith going to give it up and fall on the line here. They lost a lot of ground as the 11 of McGill has reeled them in from all the battle. So here comes Austin McGill. Might have better tires here as those two were door to door with each other for so long. Can McGill make a move and get up into the race lead? Let's hop on board with our third place truck, Austin McGill. Nothing changing out front. Still is Carrier, followed by Smith and McGill in the race lead. Meanwhile, Grant Applegate in the 11th spot here, trying to regain some ground. We saw him hard charge up to the front, but it didn't last very long. He has continued to fall. The 11 of McGill gives a big push to your race leader, Carrier. Definitely helps him. He's able to check out as McGill looking to take over that second spot. He's going to do so the big push pays off. McGill into second for now. Looking to the inside here, battle for the race lead. Austin McGill in the 11. Can he clear the 15 of Carrier? He's been waiting to pounce. Is he able to clear him here? Coming out of the corner. Slide job, new race leader, Austin McGill out front. Boy, what a great move by Austin McGill. He's sitting in third, pushes the 15 of Carrier out front, then he dive bombs him. Takes over that race lead. Great move there from the 11 truck of McGill. Good, hard racing out front as these two continue to battle for the second position. Joseph Smith going to take it over. Again, I mean, one has to think, you know, those two running side by side for 15 laps. I really think it gave McGill a big advantage on tire wear. McGill now out front with the fresh air. Can he hold off that 31 of Smith? And is Carrier going to start falling? Looks like Carrier struggling to hold on to the third spot as the 5 of Regelbrug looking to get around him for third, and it looks like he's got the pass made. Carrier with the crossover move here, going into 3 and 4, trying to regain that third position. He just gave up. Slide job. He's got it. Meanwhile, Landon Burbage in the 5th position, watching these two duke it out for the 4th spot, 3rd and 4th spot. Let's hop on board with your 5th place truck of Landon Burbage. Just great, clean, hard racing throughout the field here tonight. These guys putting on a clinic. We've had a few cautions, but 2 of them were for stages. 1 was on a restart, so this has been impressive to see what these guys have been doing here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, folks. You're watching the Redemption iRacing Truck Series on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're not going to miss a lap. We're going Hutchinson Motorsports TV side by side. Back here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, 42 laps remain. While we were under caution, we had a little bit of a mix-up, while we were under break, we had a little bit of a mix-up. No caution came out. We stayed green. Looks like Jeff Herrick goes off the track. Let's see what happened here. This is earlier. Rewind this here a bit. He putts around the track a couple of laps after the incident. Here it is. All right. Take a look. We're still green, by the way. Oh. Let's see this one more time here, folks. This is tough. You know, you got 3 cars battling for the same ground. So let's see who's at fault here. Take a look. So there's the 42, and then you got the 17 going down to the bottom. I mean, again, I don't think DeChamps knows that car's on the top. So he comes up. I mean, yeah, I'll say the 17 causes that incident, puts the 42 into the 22. But again, hard for the 17 to know that there's going to be a truck slowed down there at the top. But we're still clean and green for now. 40 laps remain. Austin McGill, your race leader. Joseph Smith, second. Xavier Regelbrug, third, followed by Jordan Hand and Dylan Carrier, rounding out your top 5. As we look around the pack a little bit here, Carrier looking to the inside of 48. Nothing is there. Looks like Carrier might have burned his tires up there battling with the 31 of Smith so long. Looks like he's starting to fall back. We got 38 to go. I do believe these guys, they are going to have to pit here. And again, the stage break came at the end of lap 60. These guys pit. Well, now we're on lap 93. So when the green flag came out, there was, 70 laps remaining. So my guess is they're probably going to want to pit, honestly, anytime. If you want to cut the stage in half, head down pit road in the next lap or two. Unless they can somehow make it on fuel, but I'm pretty sure they can't. But nonetheless, Dylan Carrier in the 6th spot, trying to hold off the 64 of Zach Wareham. Wareham in 7th. We have Grant Applegate 8th. Followed by Noah Blackwell and Cody Blackmore in your top 10. Honorable mention in 11th, Ryan Holler. We know Ryan's got some fans in the chat. Been a consistent night for him. He's been right around 11th all night long, but your race leader, Austin McGill, seems to have a half a second lead right now on the Prophet, Joseph Smith in 2nd. We've got all kinds of fans in the chat. Anna Alessandro pulling for Landon Burbage. Then we got Jamal Stevens and Antoinette Regelbrug rooting for Xavier. Then we got Sleepy J94 pulling for Joseph Smith, the Prophet himself. So, Joseph Smith down pit road. So he's going to short pit these guys a little bit here. I think this is a good call. So Smith down pit road. He's the first of our leaders to head down pit road, get the fresh tires. I think this is a great call from the 31 of Smith. The only risk he's taking is if a caution comes out, he's going to be a lap down. But he's going to get those fresh tires, and we do see some fall off, so that's a smart move. As Austin McGill heads down pit road right behind him. Regelbrug, Hand, Burbage, Carrier, and Blackmore all down pit road as well. So most of your race leaders down pit road. Right now, Grant Applegate going to take over that race lead. Again, has older tires. So it's Applegate, Wareham, and Blackwell in the top 3. Blackwell going to take over 2nd. And McGill off of pit road here. Let's see if McGill can hold on to his race lead. He was your race leader when he headed down pit road earlier. And out there you have it. You just saw the Prophet, Joseph Smith. He leapfrogged him by pitting a lap earlier, folks. The tire fall off is about 2 seconds right now. So just think, pitting 1 lap earlier for Joseph Smith, he saves himself 2 seconds on the 11 of McGill. So Joseph Smith, he's up into 3rd right now. He's going to take over that race lead here shortly. Looks like Applegate down pit road now. And he's going to pass the lead on over to Alex Kaczynski. New race leader. Again, Alex needs to pit. He's got the wrong number on his paint scheme. Oh, wait. Does he? Yes, he does. He has scored the 81. I'm sorry. Yeah, he scored the 81, but he's got a 72 on his paint. Let me log this here so he can fix that for next week. You're going to see him head down pit road here shortly. And he's going to pass up that race lead now. So that's going to give it back to Joseph Smith, the Prophet, going to take back his race lead. Can he hold on, though? Still 32 laps remain. Pitting 1 lap earlier might have just won him this race, but again, still a long way to go. And look out. Dallas Seward tried to junk him. Man, we've seen a trend of lap cars trying to junk the leader, and Dallas Seward trying to keep it going here. So Joseph Smith out front, second place. Austin McGill, a 1.2 second gap. We know McGill has 1 lap fresher tires, but I just don't think he's going to be able to reel them in for 1.2 seconds. So here's the big difference here, folks, at the pit lap time. So this is the lap time of the lap they pit, obviously. So Joseph Smith goes around 40.35. Austin McGill, 41.7. So a second and a half slower on that pit lap time. Plus the fact that, he had a lap fresher, or he had fresher tires for a lap too. So Austin McGill Joseph Smith leapfrogs Austin McGill. So McGill in second, Regelbrook third, Jordan Hand's going to be in third. As we pull up the Hutchinson Motorsports TV battle board, take a look. Closest battle on the track is for P7. Noah Blackwell in the 18 truck trying to hold off the 33 of Ryan Haller. And we got another one here for third between Regelbrug and Hand. .27 laps remain here in the chat, checking things out. We've got Connor Gerard tuned in, of course. Anna Alessandro pulling for Landon. Then we got Cher Haller pulling for Ryan Haller. Good race so far. This has been one of our cleaner races here in a while. Great to see these guys duke it out. Looks like Dylan Carrier, he has fallen all the way back to 13th. Not sure what happened for Carrier, if it was a bad pit stop or what the scenario was, and that's what it looks like it was. His pit lap was 7 seconds slower than everybody else's, it looks like, at least. So a bad pit stop for Carrier in the 13th position. He was a front runner, led some laps. Well, not anymore. He better hope for a caution. Noah Blackwell, he was a somebody early on. Well, he's been a nobody ever since then. Currently running in the 7th position. With NJBDesigns.com, Noah Blackwell out of Roseville, trying to work back into the top 5. Running out of time, though. Here comes Grant Applegate, though. He's always one to watch. The anime fiend. Die-hard anime fan. Grant Applegate up to 4th. He is on the back bumper of Xavier Regelbrug in that number 5. Uh-oh, folks, looks like McGill is reeling in Smith quickly. Race lead is down to half a second right now. McGill looks to have something for Joseph Smith. Can McGill pull off another win here tonight at Charlotte? Just 24 laps left to go. We're going to take our last green flag break of the evening, folks. Don't you worry, though. You're not going to miss a lap. We're going HMS TV side by side. We'll be right back. Well, folks, I've been talking under mute here for a while. Well, hey, nonetheless, caution is out. Not sure what you missed that I just said, but boy, we saw a hell of a battle between McGill and Smith. Caution comes out there when some lap traffic gets tangled up. But as I was saying that you didn't hear because my mic was muted, I do think you have to come down pit road if you're in the race lead or up towards the front. Definitely want some fresh tires. I think it's a loser's decision to stay out there on old tires. Got 20-plus laps on these things. Unless you're in the back wanting some track position, that'd be one call. But if I'm out front, I'm taking that hard left. I'm coming down pit road. So let's see what happens here as they head down pit road this time. Appreciate you in the chat letting us know, Connor. Unfortunately, I didn't look at the chat until after I already noticed, but nonetheless, you get the gist of it here. What are these guys going to do? Down pit road, they all go. I think that's the right call. And the back markers are fighting in the back here. Oh! 42 gets dumped. Take a look here, folks. And there's battling for the same real estate there, but let's see who wins this battle off of pit road. Joseph Smith was, well, actually, I'm sorry, Austin McGill was your race leader. Wow, a terrible stop by Smith. Joseph Smith falls all the way to the back. Terrible pit stop. Austin McGill wins the race off of pit road. So McGill out front. Let's take a look here. Make sure he did 4 tires. Yep, 4 tires for McGill. So he just flat out wins the race off pit road. Carrier in second. My guess is Carrier probably took 2 or something. Yep, 2 tires for Carrier. He was in the back, so I don't blame him for trying that out. Desperate call. So Carrier going to try out the 2 tires. Definitely not going to have race-winning speed, but should improve his racing position if he doesn't junk it. But when we take the green, we're going to have, I don't know, 11 or so laps remaining. Austin McGill, your racer, has to feel good about his chances as Joseph Smith has fallen all the way back to 13th position. A miserable pit stop there for Joseph Smith. His chances to win this race, folks, they're basically gone. So we check out the chat here. We got Connor Gerard as well as Cher Holler. Where is old Ryan running at? Ryan Holler right now running in the 8th position, it's looking like. See if he can bring home a top 10 for you, Cher. But Austin McGill is a heavy favorite to win this race right now. Has a guy on 2 tires to his outside. That's going to slow that top line up, maybe. Although it will take a couple laps to really notice those 2 tires, I think. But the second row, it's going to be Hand on the inside, Regelbrug on the outside for row number 2. As the field is set, Austin McGill, the point man, he has taken control of this race in the back half. After Joseph Smith swept the stages 1 and 2, Joseph Smith won them. Well, it didn't matter for Austin McGill. He was waiting to strike, and here he sits on the point here with just about 11 laps to go. Charlotte Motor Speedway Redemption iRacing Truck Series right here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. We're going to get going, possibly get to the finish of this race. Click that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel as these fans stand up there on their feet, off their seats, into the restart zone. Green flag back in the air at Charlotte. Good jump there by Austin McGill. He's going to hold on to that race lead. Carrier trying to hold on to second. Again, he's got 2 tires on him. Did the 2-tire stop for the track position? Is it going to pay off? As a 48 a Hand right on his back bumper. Going into turn 3, Hand looking to take over the second spot here. Look out! The 2-tire doesn't pay off. Carrier smokes the wall. Oh, they're wrecking. Caution is out. These guys have just junked it. Let's see what happens. Joseph Smith involved here. Let's take a look. So we saw Carrier involved in a separate incident. Now, let's see. This is the main one. Let's go to the chopper cam. Here it is. So there's Joseph Smith in the 31 truck. 61 gets loose. 24 gets low. 61 just dumps the 24 there. Nowhere for Smith to go. He comes down, clips the 69. And a guy gives him the bumper from behind. So caution is out here. That's going to change things up big time. So we're going to take another quick break. We'll be right back. Hutchinson Motorsports TV Redemption iRacing Truck Series finish. Coming up next, click that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Larry McReynolds, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright in the stands.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here at Charlotte. You're watching Redemption iRacing Series action. We are running out of time, folks. 7 laps remain. We're taking the green flag this time around. Austin McGill is in control of this race, but on his outside, Xavier Regobrug has worked himself into the front row. Can McGill hold on? Row number 2, you're going to have the 48 of Hand on the inside and then the 18 of Blackwell on the outside as well. So the field is set. Pace car going to take the hard left down pit road here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, folks. What a great race so far tonight. Hard, clean racing through the field most of the evening. And now we got some great battles out front as the pace car is gone. We're ready to roll. McGill on the inside. Regobrug on the outside. Green flag in the air. Another big jump there by Austin McGill, your race leader. Can he hold on with just 7 laps remaining? The 48 of Hand looking to the inside, trying to take over that second spot. Here comes Applegate in the 57 behind him as well. So Jordan Hand looking for his best finish of the season. Side-by-side battle for second. We got one loose onto the apron. We're still clean and green for now. Regobrug holds on. He's got a run onto the race leader here. Regobrug looking to the top. McGill trying to defend the top lane, and here comes the 57 of Applegate. 5 cars. You could throw a blanket over them. Look out! They're junk! Caution is out. Applegate involved again. Man, this guy cannot catch a break, folks. He is always up front, always involved in an incident. Let's see what happened here. Yeah, it looks like the 48 of Hand just gets loose coming off the corner there. Comes down into the 18 of Blackwell, and that turns the 57 of Applegate. And that's what brings out the caution, folks. So we're going to rack them up, try it again. Probably going to get a green-white checker. I don't know. We may be able to get going before the green-white checker. It'll be close. But nonetheless, Austin McGill still your race leader. Regalbrook second, followed by Burbage, Haller, Ryan Haller up to fourth. How about that? And folks, don't look now. The Prophet Joseph Smith with the back-to-back yellows has worked up from 13th to 5th. Can Joseph Smith find a way to steal this race? We're going to take another quick break, folks, because we got a long caution. May as well show off some of our great sponsors, and we'll be right back for the finish. Hutchison Motorsports TV Redemption iRacing Truck Series finish coming up next. And we're back here live, folks. Looks like we had an incident under caution. Jordan Hand comes up, doors the 18, and unfortunately loops it around. The 18 floors it into him. Oh, into the wall. We got some... Oh, and then he throws it in reverse. Man, what's the 18 doing? He needs to chill. I mean, I know Jordan Hand started that there in the 18 or in the 48, but then the 18 made it 10 times worse. So, unfortunately, those two involved in an incident there under caution. But we're back live here. Everybody's lined up, ready to roll. Some heated tempers right now after an incident from earlier. Jordan Hand was not happy with the 18 of Blackwell. Well, unfortunately, Jordan, when you see that replay, I think that incident, he might have came down a little bit, but hey, it happens when you're out there. Tempers are up here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Pace car is heading in. We're going to get a green, white, checkered here with the 11 of McGill on the inside, the 5 of Regalbrook on the outside. Field is set. They are ready. Green flag and back in the air here at Charlotte. As always, another big jump there from McGill. Your race leader, he wants this thing to stay green. Can he get to the line to get the white flag? Hard racing down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4 here. The 18 of Blackwell on the inside. They're 3 wide in a battle for third. Alpha turns 4 into the tri-oval. It's going to be white flag in the air. No cautions here, folks. Austin McGill, your race leader. Xavier Regelbruggen second with Burbage holding on to third. Here comes the Prophet, Joseph Smith, and the 2 gets into the 5. Joseph Smith takes over the second spot. They're wrecking in the back. Into turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Austin McGill, your leader. Out of turn 4, a big run from the Prophet of Smith. It's not going to be enough. Checkered flag in the air. Austin McGill wins at Charlotte. Boy, let's see what happened here in this last lap wreck. It's like Paul involved here. Paul gets turned by the 84. Wham! Smokes the wall. 48 a hand, nowhere to go. 84 almost gets destroyed, and that's what happened there. So Austin McGill parks it in victory lane again. What a win for the Montreal, Quebec native. Your top 3, it's going to be McGill, Smith, and Burbage. Let's get them in the waiting room and ready to roll. Give me a moment here, folks. Trying to find our top 3. Give me a second here as we watch the 11 of McGill burn it down. All right, here we go. I think I got our third place finisher, Landon Burbage. Let's pull him in here. Give me a second. Landon Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? Hey, a good race for you. Able to put it on the podium. A lot of ups and downs there. Had a pretty hectic finish there, don't you think?
Hard to Xavier for kind of getting on his quarter frontal there. I was just trying to fight for the position there, and it got a little too out of hand. But all in all, it was a great race tonight. I kind of had a few bad pit stops, slid through my box one time, but we made the positions up, so it's all good.
Yeah, good run. And sorry, you were cutting out there at the beginning. I accidentally had the wrong button pressed. But yeah, Landon just apologized to Xavier there at the finish. But a good run for you, able to put it on the podium. You lost some spots, gained them back. You know, definitely had some speed out there. Has to feel pretty good bringing home a podium finish here at Charlotte with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series.
Yes, sir. It does feel pretty good. Unfortunately, I kind of wanted to win there, but I don't think my car was really fast enough. Just needed a few little more tweaks. But yeah, all in all, I mean, I just it was a great run by everybody. Good job by Joseph there. We led a lot of laps tonight. And yeah, I guess I got to just work on my pit stops, man, and my restarts for sure too. Those were a little squirrely, but all in all, I appreciate everybody watching, and thank you.
Absolutely. Hey, great run once again. Congratulations on your third place finish. Before you head out, though, you got any shout outs or anything for the fans at home?
Definitely my grandma, my grandpa, my dad, my girlfriend Lacey, my uncle, my mom, everybody who's watching. So and definitely MJB Designs. So.
All right, well, there you have it. Once again, great job tonight putting it on the podium with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series at Charlotte. Landon Burbage.
Yes, sir.
There's your third place finisher, Landon Burbage. Let's pull in second now. Joseph Smith, who pulled off a big time move there at the end, worked himself from 13th up to second there. Boy, if that thing would have gone another lap or two, he might have had a shot to win. Let's get him in here. Joseph Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, what a run for you. You drop all the way back to about the 13th or 14th position on that pit stop that you had, and then you're able to work yourself back up to second there and almost had a shot at the win.
Yeah, on that last pit stop, I don't know why, but my pit crew did not change the tires, so I clicked on the um tires as we were filling up, so then they ran out. So sent me all the way back. I don't know why they did that because I never unselected it.
Huh.
But yep, just happy I got back to second. If I had one more lap, I easily could have won that. My truck was flying at the end. Um, I mean, I'm happy. It was a good points day, 2 stage wins, couple playoff points. So
Absolutely. Like you said, that was my next point. I was going to say, big points day for you, winning the first or the 2 stages, but second place, still has to feel pretty good to put it on the podium into second and carry some momentum into next week. Which do you know where we're going next week?
yep, Sonoma. I don't even have that place yet. So
Oh,
yep, gonna be a learning experience for me.
yeah, definitely. Probably at a bit of a learning curve next week, but hey, nonetheless, I'm sure you'll figure it out. But again, congratulations on a top 3 finish. Before you head out, though, Joseph, you got any comments or anything for our fans at home?
Um, well, I first off want to thank my team. I want to thank all my friends, my family. Xavier, he's my teammate. He's great every week. We try to sweep the stages every weekend, and I always have fun racing with him, and we make a great team. I would specifically want to thank my mom and dad. They watch every single race. Um, I want to thank the other guys on my team, like Chessie, Shay, Jason, all that extra stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, we always hear from your fans in the chat. I believe Shade was in there and some others too. So, again, a great run for you, able to put it on the podium for them and yourself as well. So, again, congratulations on your second place finish here tonight.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Joseph Smith, your second place finisher. Well, it is time to get the winner of the evening, the star of the show, Austin McGill. Let's pull him in here. Austin, Blake up in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Hey, not much. A great run for you. Once the second half of that race came around, you kind of took over and took control of that thing.
Yeah. I didn't really do any long run, um, like long runs in practice, so I wasn't really sure how my pace was gonna be. So I took the kind of the first half of the race just to get used to the setup, and once the second half of the race came around, I felt a lot more comfortable racing around everyone and with the tires falling off, and it worked out.
Absolutely. Hey, again, a big win for you here tonight at Charlotte. I believe this is your second win of the season?
Yeah. Tonight is my second, and then I finished first in Atlanta as well.
All right. Well, hey, next week, though, we're heading to Sonoma. How you feeling about your chances over there?
I feel pretty confident. Feel like I'm relatively strong on the road courses compared to most people. But I mean, I haven't raced against really anybody on a road course in this league, so I don't really know how it's gonna go. But I do feel like I'll be near the front, hopefully. So we'll see how that goes.
Absolutely. And, it has to feel pretty good. I assume you're going to be up there in the point standings after this week. So it has to feel pretty good heading into about, I don't know, what's this week, 4 or 5 next week?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, two wins is helpful. I did miss 2 races already, which is not optimal, but got a long season ahead of us, so more than enough time to claw some points back.
Absolutely. Well, hey, once again, Austin, congratulations parking it in Victory Lane here. Before you head out, though, you got any shout-outs or anything for the fans watching at home here tonight?
Just a shout out to my team, Guardian Autosport. I know Paul and Zach had a pretty rough night, but props to them for sticking it out, and I think they were just outside the top 10. So, we'll bounce back next week, and I think you were alone tonight in the booth, so shout out to you as well. again, I'll look forward to watching the race back later this week.
Absolutely. Well, hey, we appreciate you coming out. We appreciate you tuning back in later on. So congratulations on your second win of the season here with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series.
Thank you.
There he is, Austin McGill, tonight's winner. You heard it from him. You know, took his time out there, didn't want to overdo it early on, didn't have a lot of practice, but throughout the night he just got stronger and was able to hold on and hold off that hard-charging 31 of Joseph Smith. So Austin McGill takes home the win tonight at Charlotte Motor Speedway with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. You just watched some Saturday night action right here with the GOAT Blake Hutchinson up in the booth. We appreciate you folks tuning in. Be sure, click that like button for us, subscribe to the channel, and that's all we got here tonight, folks. We're going to round out the night with a quick message from Larry McReynolds and the patented Hutchinson Motorsports TV outro. We appreciate all our great fans tuning in, dropping some messages in the chat, clicking that like button, all that good stuff. We look forward to hearing from you more throughout the rest of the week. We've got a jam-packed streaming schedule for the next, I don't know, a couple months or so, honestly. So be sure, check us out, because we are live almost every single night. But we're going to be back here next week, same time, same place, with the Redemption iRacing Truck Series. Till next time, I'm Blake Hutchinson in the booth. Thanks again for tuning in.
Hi, I'm Larry McReynolds. Remember, in any type of racing, it's all about execution. So right now, subscribe to Hutchinson Motorsports TV today. You know America's crew chief. I would never steer you wrong.
Hutchinson Motorsports TV is back. The lights are bright and the stands are packed.
42 right there with him. Smokes him. Oh my goodness! Oh! The whole field is junk! It's a parking lot! They door slam each other! Checkered flag in the air! It's gonna be too close to call! Oh, he just got smoked! Oh my goodness! He got dumped in racing! Caution is out. Oh, it's all alive. Oh! He's dead! Toward each other with their junks and